Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to review another chapter of Malik Usman Saab's book Sufi Tale. So let's read it first, then we will talk about it. So the title of the chapter is Ramu's Tonga. Tonga is a cart. So Ramu had a horse of a smart breed. He had trained this horse to pull the cart, thus making it a source of income for his daily life. Once Ramu told his horse that in England there occurs a horse race named Derby. In this race, many horses of smart breed from around the world arrive and take part. By listening to those words, the horse became more attentive to Ramu's speech. Ramu continued, "The winning horse is awarded with a prize to the tune of millions of dollars." When the horse heard this, he became quiet for some time and then suddenly spoke out. "We horses neither know how to use money nor do we have any requirement for this money. What then is the use of this $1,000,000 prize for the winning horse?" Ramu replied, "Oh, you fool! Although that money is won by the horse, it is the owner of the horse who takes it over his own use. Who takes it over for his own use." Hint: what one achieves out of his hard work should be of the nature that the person doing this hard work can also enjoy it. If that is not the case, it is only futile exercise. The one who achieves out of his hard work should be of the nature that the person doing hard work can also enjoy. So this is the graphic. In this we can see that this is the Derby which this person, horse owner, is Ramu. Mr. Ramu is thinking of, and he is thinking of this reward that he can be in the nature. So this is a beautiful depiction another. So let's talk about it. Now in this tale, Malik Sahab is saying that any person doing the hard work should be able to enjoy it as well, or at least make it enjoyable. Or in other words, if you go back to the story, that all the work is done by horse, and horse is saying that once he wins the race, he is allowed back to the nature so that he can run freely in the meadows, and he can have his own life. Now here the Ramu, who is the owner of that horse, he is the one guiding him. He is the one controlling his movements. He is the one controlling his entire life. He is bound, he is tied to the place all the time, because normally animals, they have a rope around their neck and they are tied somewhere, and they are given the water and they are given the food, the grass or other foods. So they don't have their own life, and they are doing all the hard work. They are earning the money for them. So in this tale, what I understand is that Malik Sahab is saying that if someone is doing the hard work, he should be able to enjoy it as well. In this case, the horse is not enjoying, he is only doing the hard work, but the owner is enjoying it. So we should develop such life that we are doing the hard work, it's in our nature, then the reward should also come to us like that. So anyways, I think I'm unable to grasp, maybe I can bring it another example. Let me try. For example, if someone is producing a music which he is enjoying, then that is his life. Even the reward he will share, because actual enjoyment, I read somewhere or I listened to some audio or video, that the enjoyment, doing something out of enjoyment, like writing a poem, singing a song, writing a book, doing some programming, softwaring, anything one is enjoying doing it, then that is the thing which the reward of that thing is in the doing. If actually I was looking at the video, it stopped for a moment. So the reward of anything is in the doing. If a painter is painting a picture or making a painting, so in the reward of that painting is in the making. The reward of poetry is in the writing. That afterwards, some gifts one receives or some money some receives from the publisher, that is something else. So the enjoyment factor is of essence. Whoever doing the hard work should be natural. Even all of us are doing something which is we are not enjoying. We are just doing for the sake of earning a livelihood or something like that. So in my opinion, if one can develop a capacity, in that capacity one should be able to enjoy it. Actually, there was a research recently by some Western university. I don't know the name. I forgot the name. But it is said that even though you hate something, like any subject you hate, like psychology, mathematics, science, any subject you hate, if you spend 20-30 minutes browsing around it, you will develop certain interest in that. So it is very important research that anything which we don't do it as enjoyment, we don't take interest or we don't create interest in that activity, we can create interest in that activity by searching around it, by making some things and all that stuff. So if we can think about it for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, we should research about it and take an interest, create an interest, so we can enjoy it. And once we enjoy that thing, we can go to the farthest peaks. We can go to the peak of that profession or whatever we have. And if we are at the peak of our profession, no matter how ordinary it may look, it will be most interesting, and we can develop some new phenomenons, as we have seen in the past that certain doctors, They invented new tools for surgery. Like for example, I may digress here, but it's, I think, almost the time, so I will just give one example which is right now coming from my memory, that previously the surgery to look into this our internal system like stomach, liver and all these organs, they were cutting open the chest and they were looking into it. Now the scientists have invented some things like they just put a camera inside and they look around and they take the sample of your skin which is inside that, and they take the biopsy of that. They take the medical test, and they come out that what is wrong with our internal system. So that is very useful. And how it is done? It is done that someone somewhere was enjoying his profession. Once we start enjoying some profession, we invent new ways, we introduce new ways. Like Einstein, he introduced theory of relativity and other theories he invented, and based on that the science has grown exponentially. Now why he did that and how he was able to do it? Because he was a clerk working in Sweden, as I recall. So he did it because he enjoyed his work. So once we start enjoying, we are giving the world a new vision, new glasses to see. Similarly, recently one telescope was sent to the space, which is called James Webb Telescope. Now it's a very new idea, and it is between the Earth and the Sun. There is some point, and it's an infrared based telescope, so which is looking beyond the Big Bang, when the Big Bang was happening, what was there. So it's a new way. How it was done, that someone somewhere was enjoying his work. So once we put in enjoyment factor, so then we will be able to enjoy it, and we will serve our purpose here in this earth, in this planet, and we will be taking the world to the new heights. This is what we meant to be doing, and a lot of inventions are coming into the market. Some of them, or many of them, are coming out of the market, in the market, based on the greed, because competition is there and some things. But many things, they are driven by enjoyment factor. So I hope that I have emphasized one aspect of it, not the other one, because I am recording these videos randomly. So I will see you in the next video, inshallah. Till then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.